Okay. So it's another one. This one you can all relate to. We done been there. Cultivation, episode 9. 10 things leaders do that annoy. I'm talking annoy their subordinates. If you got a boss or a supervisor and they just super annoying, always do something to just make you mad, you will not relate. I done been there, so have you. Now, if you haven't, I got some news for you, my friend. It's you. Yeah, you that boss. Get it together, baby. Get it together. I'm Tony, and I have a passion for cultivating successful people. Now, I'm a veteran, and I'm happy to serve. Oh, no. You're going to salute me. Hold up. Thank you. I appreciate that. Salute to you. On the way home from work. You see it. And I have a gift on getting results and also helping people to get results. So if you have goals that you're trying to achieve, you want to build a better mindset, or you just want to elevate, then stand by. This is cultivation. Now, 10 things that leaders do that just piss off. I mean, really annoy, their subordinates. We all have had that boss or that supervisor. That's like that cloud. Sometimes they not even mean. You just want to kill them. Like, you literally just hope they die. 2021 people are mean. The love of many has waxed cold. That's what the Bible said, right? Don't get me to preaching here. Ha! Yeah, don't get me to preaching here. Tell me, don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. And folks, they be so annoying. The workers start, I hope he died. That's first of all, don't hope nothing like that. That's crazy. That's super violation. Person probably got kids. Everybody got moms. Right? Everybody got a pops. They might not be there, but they got them. Right? They miss them. Don't say nothing like that. All right, so let's go on. Number 1 on my list is they withhold information. You ever been in a situation work-wise and you getting reports, or you just getting the work list done, you doing all types of stuff, or you got a task you trying to do. Supervisor, they task you to do it, and the whole time in their back pocket, they holding on to something that you need, and they telling you, and they smiling, they happy, and you eager. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and get this and this done. I'm gonna go check my phone real quick. I'm gonna do it. Y'all do that. You do the work mad fast, and then go sneak on your phone. Right? Go talk in the comments and whatnot. Right? You go like that picture you ain't supposed to like. I done been there. I get it. And the whole time, you're grinding, all this stuff, and then you hit a brick wall. Oh, what's going on? I need help. Are you in there? Right? And then you go to the boss, supervisor, and You asking them for help. And it's how, and I swear all of them do this, right? And shout out to, anybody that do that, right? I'm on the way home now. Chill out. That's a bump. Right? You ask them, hey boss, can you help me with this, and that? Hey boss, I ran into this and I don't really know what to do. And they hit you with the, I don't know, you tell me. That type of stuff, right? That's what get people to go post them. First of all, if I'm asking you for help, or I'm telling you I'm stupid, I do not know how to fix this, and then you tell me, now we both looking crazy, we both looking confused, we looking like stooges up here, right? And it's worse if somebody around, right? Imagine you doing customer service and you forgot how to key in a double cheeseburger. I don't know. Maybe that's a key. I see, I think French fry, all that stuff, they got keys, right? And you forgot how to do the double French fry order. And you come to the boss in front of the customer. I'm the customer, right? And you say, and because you're the supervisor, you're the most experienced. And the guy asks, how do you do the double French fry? And you hit him with the, I don't know, you ask me. Now I'm looking at both of y'all like, all right, here go Dumb and Dumber. Jim Carrey and the other guy, right? Lloyd Christmas or something like that. I forgot what his name is, right? Y'all both looking crazy. And that don't help the team. But here's how you fix that. When they withhold information, you ask for more information. When you get instructions like that and they hit you with, I don't know, you tell me. That's when you just keep it tall and say, hey chief. I said chief. I don't mean that, right? That's when you say, hey boss or whoever. I get it. I hear you. But I don't understand, right? I think maybe you could explain it a lot clearer than that. And I'll get it done quicker for you, right? Or just let them know. I don't see what the lesson is that you're trying to teach me. Sometimes you got to keep it tall for them, because sometimes they don't know. Sometimes they think it's a game. Last time I checked, the only games was PlayStation, Xbox, and you might have a Nintendo. What's that genre? Nintendo Switch. That's the only games I know. Alright? Other games, but chill out, right? Stop. Don't pick me up. And if you're a supervisor that's doing that, you gotta cut it out, man. Alright? You gotta cut it out. We're about business here. Not games. Not games. Next up, they shoot down ideas. First of all, you ever, like, I'm a leader, right? I'm a supervisor. You know how hard it is to get an idea out of people? Right? You could be like, yo, how do you save your family from getting killed by murderers? Right? Nothing. They're quiet the whole time. I hope that you can finish that thought for me. Like, nobody will come with anything. Alright? And I get it. A lot of people be so scared to come up with stuff because they don't want to look stupid. And it's because a lot of people get shot down. And some people say, well, the stupidest questions is those that you don't ask. That's not true. Because when you ask the question, you shoot it down. So the stupidest question is one that you don't entertain at all, honestly. Right? And I know that might be confusing, but it's a fact. Now, how do you deal with that? When they shoot down those ideas, you coming up with a solution to some problem. Right? And maybe try changing the delivery of it. Right? Some people, they need something a little simplified. Sometimes people need a little cause and effect. we got this issue right here. Whole bunch of water is leaving these pipes. If I plug the pipe and then put some rope in between and then put a patch on, it's not going to leak anymore. It's an idea, You ever jury rig something? Yeah, right? Black folk call it something else, but we're not going to talk about that. Right? Moving on. Next up, they provoke you. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Don't you hate that? Doesn't that annoy you? And it's the worst. Shout out to all those people that get mad and cry. And shout out to all those people with that self-control. Because you're worried about the bag. You can't mess up your coin because somebody provoking you. Alright? Sometimes it be the most frail ones. 100 pounds soaking wet. If you don't do this, I will split you in half. Like, they be getting these movie references. You better sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Now, only Wesley Snipes can say that, homie. Chill out. Right? I see them. Some of them get crazy because they know you love your money. Right? And they know you're a professional. And some of them, they used to get bullied. They got a little bit of power now and they understand those concepts, so they gonna get crazy with it. Right? Shout out to those people that they don't care about their money, because sometimes you see that justice on like you love that. You like, that's never the way. Violence is never the answer to somebody like that. When they provoke you, they got you too, right? HR call you up, hey, just want to let you know you're fired, right? They'll even fire you on your day off, right? They did it to Craig, they do it to you. Watch out. So you don't want to be in that situation. So if you happen to get provoked, first of all, if you're a supervisor and you provoke your people, cut it out. You're dirty. That's a dirty move, mate. Cut it out. It's disgusting. But if you're dealing with that, you're a subordinate, worker, whatever you call yourself. Sometimes the best way to do that is to keep it tall and talk with them. Let them know. Hey, don't provoke me. It's very unprofessional. Don't provoke me because I don't like it. I'm going through therapy. Alright? My boyfriend, my girlfriend used to beat me up. I might do something to you. You're raising your voice at me. I don't know. Right? But talk it out before anything. Right? Don't make no threats. Don't make no threats. Why? Don't stoop to that level. If they provoke you, what Dr. King said, turn the other cheek. Now, there's so many ways to beat that. Kill them with kindness. Go woosah, go smoke. Go do something, right? Don't drink. You can't drink at work. Don't drink. Unless you can drink at work. Where you work at? Okay? Let's move on. Next on the list, they do not back you up. You ever been in that? You're in a situation, let's say a customer crazy. Oh, when I took this out, the packet didn't work. It's expired. I want my money back. It didn't fit me. Like, customers are crazy. Some of them be lying too. Right? We're not going to talk about that. Alright? You might used to be one of them customers. I remember I was. Brought the khaki pants. At a church service. I wanted to look right. Wore the pants. Tucked the tag in. And brought them back the next day. Filthy. Terrible. I wasn't touching nobody. I didn't sit on anything. I made sure they was crisp. Chill out. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. What I told y'all about that. Don't judge me. Right? Only God can do that, right? I was a teenager. I was a kid. That's what kids do. They steal sometimes. Not all kids. But yeah. Right? I back to them. They don't back you up. I remember. It was one time. It was a time. And I'm busy. My hands full the whole day. Working for my boss, the boss of all bosses. I'm doing this, I'm doing all this for my boss under him, and then my boss under that one. And I'm like, my hands is full. And then for my, I got a lot of responsibilities in other areas. And I gotta hit those too. And I'm trying to get out at a decent time. Because if I don't make it home and if I work late again, old lady gonna be mad. Who are you talking to at work? You know, crazy stuff like that. Nah, I shouldn't be doing that, but you know it is. And so I'm trying to get everything done. And the rest of the guys that could do it, they playing stupid. They dip. You know, some of these guys, they leave quite early. My man, how do you own your paycheck if you never at work? I'm talking about gone by lunchtime early. What a luxury. Beautiful thing if you're not me. I'm working all day. It's going on 1700. And one of the guys, lowest on the totem pole, super lane, right? He like, oh, you better give me this, and that. And I said, hey, I'm working on this, and that. And with all due respect, I'm not going to drop what I'm doing for you right now. Because I got more important, more pressing stuff to do. You can ask somebody else. This is not even my responsibility anymore. It wasn't even my responsibility. It was somebody that wanted an opportunity. And I passed it up to him. I said, yo, you know what? You can take it over. It was official. He got blessed. But he hit it with the, man, not today, man. I ain't doing this. And he dipped. That was foul. But he did it. All right? I get it. I'd have did the same thing too. If I knew he was going to do that. Disgusting. But anyway, he's getting mad. He's like, hey, brother, you better get that. He's starting to talk like Hulk Hogan. I don't know why all these people talk like Hulk Hogan, right? Start to talk like a wrestler. Hey, brother, I don't care what you're going to do. Right? And I'm like, hey. And the whole time, like, I got help around. I'm like, all right, well, yeah, you're about to get body right now. Hey, chill out, man. It's a red light up there. It's a red light up there. Back to this. And I'm like, oh yeah. Here go my aid, right? And like, I do today. You ever seen Dora the Explorer? That little monkey said, nothing happened. I was like, whoa. I'm upset because nobody said anything. I was like, wow. Honestly, it made me feel like, you know what? Don't ask me for nothing. That's how it made me feel. I grew from that, of course. All right, and I understand that people make those mistakes, but that was a grave mistake in my book. And hold on, ain't nobody punking me. Ain't nobody, no, you're not doing that. All right? He wanted to go out. He wanted to talk his talk. And I talk my talk too. As a professional now. Oh, yeah, he thought I'd be Nah, I don't be on that wild disrespectful, not at work, right? This is a professional setting. I'm Leon, the professional. Told you. And we got it. And I said, listen, I'm not going to be able to get that done like I told you. I got this going on. But I tell you what, you wait, and when I'm done, I can get it to you. Right? And it's going to be late, but I wait. He had no choice but to go down. He was like, oh, well, he needs to hurry up. And I said, well, it's going to take as long as it takes. That's the best I have for you. And I'm trying to get out of here, too. And it is what it is. Got out very late. Nigga got cussed out when I got home. Alright? But it's all good. Because I always make up. Right? I grew up on R&B. Right? Keith Sweat got me. Keith Sweat got me. I know how to sing big. I know how to do it for forgiveness. I know how to do that. He got me. He got you? Okay. Next up that they do, they be hypocrites. You ever had a leader that was a hypocrite? Filthy. Thinking about that right now, it made me so mad, man. Nobody is doing this, and that, and you go right ahead and do it. And then it's worse when they try to bring up some reason why they did it. Right? Especially when they get caught. You can tell they caught. Because when they get caught, they, oh! Right? And they be having that look like somebody behind you. Eyes mad big. Oh, what you doing? And when people get caught, you know when people get caught. When they get caught like lying, or they just caught being a hypocrite. They talk too loud. That's a dead giveaway. Eyes get big and you talk too loud. Well, you know that? Oh, I called you a hypocrite. You did the hypocrite just now. I was watching a rap battle one day. My man said, you are more hypocritical than a dying hippopotamus. That's what I think. They dying hippopotamus, like don't be a hypocrite. If that's you, and you know how you fix hypocrites, ain't no way to fix a hypocrite for real. A hypocrite gotta fix a hypocrite. Ain't no way. Even when I be in my hypocrite bag, and I know it's wrong, and when somebody called me out, oh, I feel bad now. Now I gotta change. Only a hypocrite can fix a hypocrite. A little ties into that is number 7. They go back on their word. Lord have mercy. I can't tell you how many times somebody done gone back on their word. I hate that. I mean, I try not to go back on my word. Sometimes it do happen. Sometimes unforeseen things happen. But I'm talking about go back on your word just because you can do that. If that's you, let me tell you, your people hate you. They hate you still. You could buy Dunkin' Donuts, espresso shots, they still hate you. They talk about you at work. They talk about you when they go out drinking. Trust me, they do. I hear these conversations. I know. Don't go back on your word. If that's you, the biggest thing you can do in that is say what you mean and mean what you say. Right? One of my guys, he is rapping. He said a line so cold. He said, snatch my tongue out by my die because I live by my word. I said, oh, this dude was live by your word. Right? We only got one mouth. I think that's really for don't talk so much, but we gonna act like it's for that. Gotta live by your word. And how you deal with that in a situation? Boss told you all this stuff straight lying. No, he not going to do it. How you deal with that? Well, you could be Tom Petty. Every time they ask for something extra, you got an appointment. Or you could just address it. Get that feedback. Honestly, the feedback you give to your boss is most important. That's what I truly believe. You got to be honest. You got to be honest. Number 8. They ask you to do things that they can't do or they won't do. Now, it's not a big deal to some, but to others, they get offended over it. Ew, you gonna tell me to take out the trash? This motherfucker will never take the trash out. Sometimes that's they right. Sometimes that's they right. Alright? And they'll throw it. Oh, I don't take trash out no more. Yeah, that's cool. But you take the trash out at home, I'm assuming. It's not a big deal. Sometimes you can help the team out. Alright? Sometimes you can help the team out. Sometimes a guy got 30 bags of trash and got to make 30 trips. You can take some and take that load off. But when you're too important, too important now. I hate that. Or if you don't know what to do, something that you're telling me to do, you don't care to know. Man, that made me just want to break something. I want to destroy what it is you asking me to do. Just to be petty. Just to be Tom Petty. You that guy. You that girl. Think about it. You can learn something new. You can earn something new. You can get respect from your subordinates for doing those little helping things. There's nothing wrong with it. Every once in a while, yes, I'll take the trash out. My guys, they try to fight me over it. Oh, no, yeah. No, move, I got it, man. Oh, no, but I can take it out. No, I got it. Oh, they start to get quite disrespectful. Oh, take the trash out, I'm gonna beat you at. Like, nah, they don't really get like that. My guys, thank God, they nice and respectful. But they be really fighting to try to, do that stuff because I've done it, and they know, and I got that respect from them, which I appreciate. Shout out to them. Another one I asked this thing one day. I was on watch. One of the guys got real fired up. His face got all red. He said, "Oh, one thing I hate is heckling." Like, don't you? He was like, "Don't you hate heckling?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I do not know what heckling is. and I done learned my lesson from that. Right? If you see my solidarity video, you'll know, right? And I said, yeah, I can't lie, man. Like, when I think of heckling, I think of like somebody heckling in the crowd. Get off the stage, you bum. Throwing tomatoes. He said, add an extra work. Add an extra work on top of work that you already accomplished. Work that's supposed to be getting you from going home. First of all, if you add work on top of work on top of work, that's already annoying. But don't do it when I'm on the way out. You're gonna make me go beat somebody up. I'm a peaceful guy, right? I'm at a world peace right here. But I know the feeling. I know the feeling. At a minimum, somebody gonna get cussed out for no reason, and it shouldn't do that. It shouldn't be that. Then the boss, why you do that? Because of you, right? Well, how you do that is, and I can't lie, I used to do it by accident, right? For fun, nah, not for fun, but by accident. One of my guys told me, why don't you just tell me all of everything at once? And I said, damn, you know what? You're right. And I tried that, and guess what? I was forgetting stuff. Write stuff down, prioritize it. Be transparent, and you'll be all right. And then number 10, the number one thing, in my opinion, like it's a number one thing leaders do that really annoy their subordinates sometimes. You ever had somebody that doesn't talk to you? I remember I had one of my homies, good guy too, real good guy. So I'm not going to put him out there. And his guy was just giving him all sorts of problems. It's like, man, this guy get on my nerves, I can't get him to do this, that. I don't know what he like. I was like, what you mean you don't know what he likes? Don't you talk to him every day? All right, you see him every day. You work with him more than 8 hours every day. He's like, I don't talk to him. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, all right, well, let's see. Let's see if you can build something common. Something. And he said, and I said, so where's he from? He's like, I have no idea. Working with this guy for years, 3 years. Never, ever, and I mean ever, knew where this kid was from. I said, Lord have mercy. All right? And I asked him, I knew. It's funny, I knew. And I asked him just to see, to gauge how much, just if any, like how much stuff he could find in common. And my man had no idea. I said, oh man, you know your guy's from Texas, man. Everybody in the military from Texas, by the way, too, right? You got like somewhere in Texas, like where everybody just waiting to go to the military. I don't know what it is, but everybody in the military is from Texas. This is a fact. Except me, I'm from New York. But that's almost true, right? 90% of the people from Texas. So if you're a supervisor, some sort of leader, you gotta talk to your folks, man. This is how you find out what motivates them. Help them to do their job more efficiently. It's how you set the stage. How you build a better work environment, a better team. You gotta talk to your folks. If you don't talk to your folks won't talk to you, by the way. They won't communicate nothing. Nothing. And you guys won't thrive. You ever heard of thrive? Look it up. You guys won't thrive at all. So with these 10 things, no matter who you are, take heed to them. Take heed. And especially if you're a supervisor or somebody with some boss or some kind of clout, you need to really be mindful of these things. And I promise you, if you cut it out, cut it out. You cut it out, and you find good deeds, good principles, good traits, positive reinforcement of better things, I promise you, you would thrive as a leader. Your team will thrive. And then you will see a lot of success all around you. Hey, you don't gotta believe me. Right? I don't know what I'm talking about. My team not top rated out here. Alright? Shout out to my team because yes they are. Thank you very much. Yes. Now, if you have any feedback on that, I would really like to hear it. Let's chop it up. What's some more things that leaders and supervisors do that annoy, and I mean annoy annoy their subordinates. Some things that I forgot about. I'd like to hear them. What's the top things that annoy you about your leaders? Or about your supervisors? Right? Let's not get personal, though. Because I'm not talking about nobody in particular. Because let's be honest. Like right now, I got some of the best in the world. Right? Shout out to them. They very good, by the way. So I'm not talking about them. So don't go ring the alarm now. All right? Drop me a like. Subscribe to my page. And we got more out there. We got more in the chamber. We got more in the clip. We're going to keep this dialogue going. Cultivation. Growth talks from a Betterment. Thank you all. Salute to you all. Subscribe to my page. We up.